It does not matter. Whether it's direct or indirect, I will win. Because I'm on ground and we know what we've done. We know the amount of work we've done for our people in Edo State. So that's not the issue. I think for us, the issue is doing things properly, following the rules, following the laid down the constitution of the party. We have always canvassed for peace. And you ask, what are the issues in Edo? And what are the issues that cannot be resolved in a democracy? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've said, look, let us use the resources of the people to develop the state. A few people said, no, we are in power, or we are the power brokers. These resources should we should be given priority because we're in charge. And so there's an ideological difference. And it shouldn't lead to bloodshed. Let's have a proper process and go and test these views out. We will not accept to be cowed and intimidated because, people feel like they can manipulate rules, they can manipulate the process. For us, the issues are very straightforward. What's the quarrel about? What's the division about? Let's test it in the public space. That's all we're saying. And that's
Your
why
Excellency, isn't it the same resources that were used to bring you to power?
No, but I don't know the resources were used to bring me to power. I worked for 8 years behind the scene to create what we had in Edo State before I became governor. I have personal resources that I spent and deployed. I have friends with resources in this country. So all that insinuation about using, somebody's resources, and having become governor was the idea for me to continue to do things in the old way or make progress. I thought that's the mantra of our party. So yes, I became governor on the platform of the party. I'm grateful for it. And, I was helped, assisted, just like everybody else who's been able to get to power has been assisted. But having been in power, what do you now do with it? Do you serve a limited interest or do you serve the general good?
So, are you insisting on getting this at all costs, the tickets, contesting for the primaries? And if that doesn't work, what would you do?
I don't know about all costs. I just believe that we have a president, we have a country who believes in the rule of law and will allow things to be done properly, fairly, transparently, and openly. It's when you not short-circuit, you short-circuit a process, you manipulate a process, then we'll deal with the consequences of it, which is really unfortunate in the development and evolution of our democracy. I am not a violent person, never have, I've never been. But I'm just confident, because the way I got into power, that same way, I'm sure I'll retain power. Somebody brought me into power. Somebody gave me power. And it's God that gave me power. And as long as he's, alive and he wants me to continue, I will. No man can stop me. Power comes from God.